Well, hello everyone, Mike here, and I just wanted to let everybody know that this is a wireless controller for a camera drone. And for those of you who've flown drones before, you may recognize this as an N1 controller from DJI. But nonetheless, this, according to the manufacturer DJI, could be hazardous to use. Let me explain. So a couple of weeks ago I wanted to fly my drone. So before I fly it, I like to charge it, of course, and I like to charge the controller, make sure we got full power. You see there are 2 rechargeable batteries in here, and I like to get it nice and charged so there's, I don't run out of signal in the middle of flying a drone. So I go and I plug it in, and lo and behold, it doesn't hold the charge. It works, of course. I can turn it on, beeps, it lights up, it does everything, but when I go and plug in the USB cable, no charge, no bueno, no good. So, of course, I replace the cable, I replace the charging brick, I plug in other devices. Other devices work fine, so I know that there is a problem with this charging port. So, being a tinkerer that I am, I open up the controller. It's not difficult. It pretty much pries open, and there's 4 little screws on here, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. Open it up, and what do you know? There's a couple of circuit boards in here with a few wires, and again, a couple of rechargeable batteries. And I noticed that this charging port is soldered to the main board. And just by using my meter and just touching it, you can tell that there's a short where it's connected to the main board. And that's why she's not charging. Well, come to find out, I go on eBay, I go on the internet, try to find a new board, can't find one. So I contact DJI, who is the manufacturer of this specific controller and drone. I say, listen, I'm trying to find a main board. I need the part. Here's what's wrong. I explain it to them. Can you please send me one? I'll pay for it, whatever it is. They get back to me. They said, sir, I'm sorry, but you need to send this in to us for us to repair for you. It could be hazardous, and it may compromise the functionality of the product if you attempt to repair it yourself. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking to myself, hazardous? What's so hazardous about this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I got out of a soaking wet shower, turned this on, stuck my finger in there, or even put my tongue in this charging port, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. And I'm thinking, that's a bunch of BS. And number 2, it may compromise the functionality. Well, isn't that my business? I mean, if I throw this down and smash it into a million pieces, that's going to compromise the functionality, isn't it? Or what if I throw it in a bathtub? Well, that would compromise it. Well, how about I do both? I can throw it into a fire. That'll be hazardous because the batteries will explode, and it'll compromise the functionality. I'm like, what? I bought it 4 years ago. I can't repair it? You have to repair it? I don't think so. So I search more. I can't find it. Like, you got to be kidding me. This is hazardous. Well, I guess anything is. I mean, you can wake up in the morning, go to the bathroom, slip and fall, kill yourself. I mean, that's hazardous. Nobody's coming to my house, holding my hand. I drive to work in the morning. That could be hazardous. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you pry this open and a piece of plastic flies up and hits you. I don't know. I think it's just a big load of crock of crap for them to get some of their repair money in their pocket. Of course, that's what it is. So how do I repair it? I'm asking you guys, do you know how to get the piece for this? I mean, DJI won't supply it. I have no idea. So, I mean, it works, just won't charge. So what did I have to do? I tell you, I wanted to fly my drone. I mean, of course, as you can see, it's an older drone. It's a Mavic 2, but it gets what I need done. I just, it's a hobby of mine. And I really needed a controller. I needed it repaired. So, unfortunately, I had to go and buy another one. Yep. Can't get a part for this because, they think I'm going to blow myself up or something. So I went and spent 40 something dollars plus tax on this one. Hey, it works fine, but I would still love to get this repaired. And maybe some people are saying, well, Mike, why don't you just send it in? That's not the point. I could send it overseas. They can open it up. They can repair it. They can send it back to me. They can replace whatever. They can charge me $100 to put a board. It's not about the money. It's not about the repair. It's about my right to repair this myself, and I don't need a manufacturer or anybody else telling me what's dangerous, what's not dangerous. I don't need them to hold my hand and say, well, Mike, if you put a wire on the wrong way, it may compromise it. Well, that's my business. That's how we learn. That's how I learn anyway. We try things. If it fails, we try it again. And if I screw it up, it's my fault. It's not their fault. So please, if anyone knows anywhere to get a main board for this, I'd really like to save it. And I'd really like to know what you think about your right to repair your merchandise that you spent your money on. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.